It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
Top two teams in the Suburban 1 League Patriot Division going at it in one of the final series of the season to determine who comes out on top. Well, it's happening right here on the WBCB Sports Network. Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining us as we have a huge series ahead starting right here in today's game at Neshaminy, the first Pennsbury away game that we have on the year. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making today possible. Team Toyota, Revere Restaurant, McCaffrey's Supermarket, Discount Auto, BCWSA, Fletcher's Garage, Pennsbury Boys Baseball Parents Club, Bruzy Auto Group, Trenton Thunder Baseball, Hutton School of Princeton, The Trentonian, DeLorenzo's Pizza on New Falls Road, Bruzy Auto Group. Thank you for all of our sponsors for making today possible. I am Gus the Bus Barber alongside Benjamin Goldstein. Ben, how are we doing today?
Doing good. It's always great to be doing baseball even at a different location. It's my first ever. I'm 4 years doing baseball with BCB, never done a road game. So pretty cool to be here in what is coming to the end for me here, but being able to do a game on the road is pretty cool.
Yeah, an absolute beautiful day to have today, as we weren't supposed to originally be here on our regular schedule. Obviously, Pennsbury, we do a lot of their home games, but today we're doing the away game here at Neshaminy, and it could not have been a bigger game as these two teams are battling at it for the Patriot Division in the SOL League. And you look at these two teams, both 11-1 in league play, both having 11 points. They are fighting for it, and whoever wins this series is going to come out on top, and that is going to be huge going ahead, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, it's these two teams. No matter the sport, it seems like it's always these two coming down in their final game and series, and whoever wins is going to win the Patriot, especially in baseball over the last few years. These final three games is what determines the season almost, because it affects seeding in PIAA. It affects if there's raising a banner out for Pennsbury at the Vic out in right field. So it's always these two teams. It's always this time of year, and it couldn't be better weather for a game here this afternoon.
Yeah, you look at these two teams going at it in today's game. Obviously for Pennsbury, you look at who is on the mound. Keller Bradley, the big ace for the Pennsbury squad. But you look at this Pennsbury team, hasn't been very recent that they've had a league game. It's been a little while since they've had to play somebody in the league. So I have to think maybe that's going to come into play here in today's game against Neshaminy, who is still fresh in that league play.
It could. I mean, the Pennsbury, they went out and played Pennington last week, which was at Victor Napolitano Field. It was a win. It's not a game that counts towards Pennsbury's record or schedule, however, because it's out of league and it's out of state, really. But they were able to take down Pennington, which was impressive. They handled them very well. Keller Bradley threw 3 stellar innings, and they returned to league play. And Pennsbury, they've been the best team in the league all season long. Of course, they're tied up at number 1 with these Neshaminy Redskins, but it's been a late-ish push from Neshaminy. They just came out and got a big sweep last week over Council Rock South, which has put them in this position. But Pennsbury, this is their league to lose, so they can clinch it, and it'll be a lot easier if they get a win here this afternoon.
Yeah, you look at how these two teams are just constructed. You look at this Neshaminy team, obviously coming to a state semifinal appearance last year. Well, they're returning all of their starters just except 2. So that is huge, including their entire pitching staff. So you look at that, a lot of experience for this team, a lot of returning faces. And you look at the other side for Pennsbury, it's kind of been a one-man committee here for this Pennsbury Falcons team. As you look at the starters, it has been Keller Bradley's show for all season long. Obviously, we did not do his last game against Pennington. You did. We're going to see those stats in 1 second. But you look at this team, it's the Keller Bradley show, and then who else is around him? It's kind of like a committee pitching staff around him after Keller Bradley and this Neshaminy pitching staff. A lot of experience.
Yeah, that's definitely one thing that could come into effect in this series is Pennsbury's pitching staff. They haven't exactly pitched in these type of level of games just yet, and going into the postseason, Keller Bradley's not going to pitch every single inning, so they got to find 2 or 3 more stable guys. They've gone this season. They've gone senior Connor O'Brien and 2 juniors, and Owen Hawks, who's in right field today, and Quentin Schaefer, and they've been very good. It's just they haven't been super consistent throughout the season, so you'd like to see a little bit of consistency, especially in this series, from those 3 guys, and see who you could go through, see who you can certainly use here as the postseason comes, as Gus's papers start flying away. It's super windy here this afternoon at Neshaminy High School, so we're going to... There we go.
Yeah,
all the papers back
It is
together.
so windy up in here. It is crazy, as you could probably hear a little bit in our microphones. But then, yeah, besides the pitching staff, you just look at these teams, how they're built overall offensively. These are 2 powerful squads, 1 through 9. And you look at this lineup, both teams are averaging over 8 points. Obviously, Neshaminy is at 8, and then Pennsbury is at 12 runs a game they're averaging. Just an absolute slugger of a team. Both of them have.
Yeah, Pennsbury's got an extremely deep lineup, of course, with Crane and Pierce Perry, Brandon Zuckerman up at the top, Ty Lee, Michael Sockness, Danny Seidler. And just down the list, you've got a very good lineup that Pennsbury poises out. So it's a tough assignment for the pitchers. It'll be interesting to see how Neshaminy Pitt throws to them this week. It'll be the senior Grin that goes to start for Neshaminy today. We'll see who else throws this series. You can expect some Chase Bonner as well later in this series, who has coming off a perfect game and a no-hitter in his last 2 starts. But excited to see how the Falcons attack Grin today, how Grin attacks the Falcons. And we're in for a good one here in Game 1 and throughout this week in all 3 games here on BCB.
Yeah, obviously we know a lot about Keller Bradley. We've seen him a lot on this WBCB Sports channel, but we haven't seen much of Matt Grin. And you look at him, a senior captain on this Neshaminy team. He is stellar at both ways of the field, pitching and hitting. You look at him just batting wise, 540 average, 19 singles, 1 double, 13 RBIs, 8 stolen bases. He's an absolute menace out on the base paths, out in the batting square. But then you look at him on the mound, 3-0 on the season, only 3 earned runs, 23 Ks to only 9 walks, 1.105 ERA. An absolute horse for this squad.
Yeah, Grin has been stable for Neshaminy over the last couple of years, up on the bump, and he's got a big start and a big assignment here this afternoon against Pennsbury. He's going to throw a good amount of stuff at you, so Falcons, they've seen him before. They know what they're going to get. So they should be ready for Grin today. And, yeah, I mean, this Neshaminy pitching is pretty good. So Pennsbury has a tough cookie for the Falcons, but they saw him last year. They took him down in this 3-game set. So for the Falcons, they're hoping for more of the same.
Yeah, you just look at the Neshaminy team. We talked about the experience this team has. 5 seniors returning on this team. No, excuse me. 1, 2, 3. Yes, 5 seniors. 3 of them captains. 4 of them captains on this team. So a lot of experience from this Neshaminy team, who we said just went to a state semifinal appearance last year. So Pennsbury, a big task ahead of them to take down their former foe. But if stats say anything, they are a formidable opponent today's game.
Sure are, and Grin out there getting his warm-up tosses. The southpaw for Neshaminy, one of the best left-handed pitchers in the SOL Patriot. But Pennsbury, despite the lefty, they'll go with the same lineup as per usual, despite Owen Hawks in right field, which has been a different and new thing that Pennsbury's been going. Despite Casey Shannon, they're seeing a lot of Hawks in right field recently. And it's been working since they started it, so why not keep it going?
Today's game is brought to you as a public service by the Pennsbury Baseball Club, who would like to wish the Falcons the best of luck today. Come out and support Pennsbury Falcons, and we hope you enjoy today's game. America's Mechanic lives right here in Fairless Hills and supports Pennsbury High School. Fred Fletcher at Fletcher's Garage on the corner of Hood and South Olds Boulevard, trusted by Bucks County drivers since 2001. For complete automotive repair and maintenance performed by expert certified technicians. Fletcher Garage is an official AAA auto repair facility and stands behind every repair with a dependable warranty. EPA state inspection and emissions, oil changes, suspension service, tire service, heating and cooling. Take your car, SUV, or pickup to Fletcher's Garage for commitment, honesty, and quality service. Fred Fletcher, America's Mechanic at Fletcher's Garage, Hood and South Olds Boulevard, Fairless Hills. Obviously, with these Neshaminy Skins being the home team, we look at the Pennsbury lineup first. Some familiarities with this Pennsbury lineup, as you have Carlton Crane leading off, playing short, Pierce Perry batting second, being the DH, Zuckerman, the first baseman, batting third, Ty Lee batting fourth, playing catcher, Michael Sognes batting fifth, playing second, Danny Tyler. As this place is getting loud. Tyler batting sixth, playing center. Garlett's batting seventh in left field. Hawks batting eighth in right field. And then Burke at third base batting ninth.
We're right next to the Pennsbury dugout, so it's going to be going to hear some juice coming from there.
Yeah, it threw me off guard a little bit when they first heard it, as that one's in there for strike one.
And of course, we got some of the loudest guys right next to us, which is great.
0-1 pitch, just missing as it's 1-1. Good pitch there by Grin. As we said, Grin, and just phenomenal pitcher for this Neshaminy team. 3-0 on the season. His 1-1 pitch. Swung on, hit right back at him. He fields it, takes it nonchalantly to first, has all the confidence in the world, and gets the first out there.
PFPs, that's why you practice them, and a bit of an off speed on that one to Crane, and he's able to get back the ball, but just chopped right back up to Grin, and he makes the easy play.
Now to the dish, second baseman, the DH, Pierce Perry. Off-speed pitch, catching the outside corner in there for strike one.
Perry doubled in last week's game against Pennington. He brought in a run on that double. Crane had 3 singles. He went 3 for 3 with 3 singles. He scored all 3 times.
Swung on, rolled over to the first baseman. That's Wallace able to get it, take it himself, and a quick 2 outs here for Grin.
Yeah, Pennsbury just rolling over some of these off speeds and easy plays for Neshaminy.
Now to the dish, number 19, first baseman, Brendan Zuckerman.
Zuckerman may have been checking with the umpire on exactly the strike zone. There's been some that are right on the edge that are getting called.
Zuckerman thought about it, decides not to, and is in there for strike one. A good off-speed pitch there by Matt Grin. Grin, as we said, a 1.1 ERA on the season. Swung on, fouled, left side.
I mean, Grin's not going to exactly blow you away with his heat, but it's not really something that these Falcons are always used to seeing, is kind of slower stuff in a way.
0-2 count here to Zuckerman. Lefty Grin gets his motion, swung on, and hit through the hole on the left side. A 2-out single here by Zuckerman as Pennsbury gets a base runner.
Great piece of hitting by Zuckerman. Had to kind of go down for it a bit, but put bat on ball and stroked it right through the left side in between the shortstop and the third baseman. That's what you want to see in 2-strike hitting. And now Falcons got a runner on here with 2 outs. 2-out, 2-strike hitting.
Yeah, 2 outs, 1 man on. Catcher Ty Lee coming up to the dish. Lee takes that first pitch down and in for ball 1. Grin is committed to Lackawanna College.
Neshaminy in those 2 wins two of those 3 wins were shutouts against Council Rock South last week. 5-0, 2-0, and then their one close game was 5-4 in game 1.
Just missing the outside zone there. So that's 2 balls, no strikes.
That 5-4 victory was Grin got the start. That game was here at Neshaminy.
An absolute magnificent facility here as that one's roped up the middle. Easy play there by Mike Sassano. Flips it over to the shortstop Bonner. Pennsbury strands one runner on, but a successful top of the first by Neshaminy. Grin does his magic on the mound. We go to the bottom of the first here at Neshaminy High School. For Complete Automotive.
This is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League Champion Phillies. My friends at BCWSA are committed to providing us with safe, reliable water and sewer services. They operate state-of-the-art treatment facilities, provide clean drinking water, and make much-needed investments to protect our environment and ensure a sustainable future. Learn how BCWSA's investments help grow and serve our communities. Visit bcwsa.net. BCWSA, proven.
Since 1954, the name McCafferty has stood for outstanding automotive sales and service. And today, Patrick McCafferty continues that tradition at Discount Auto, Business Route 1, Langhorne. Discount Auto has over 100 hand-picked pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all fully inspected and ready to go. Discount Auto, the perfect place for your kid's first car. Discount Auto, the perfect place for a fine pre-owned family car, SUV, or van. Discount Auto. They're locally owned and operated by Patrick McCafferty, who supports the community. The name McCafferty means honesty, integrity, and great automotive sales and service at Discount Auto, Business Route 1 at Oxford Valley Road, Langhorne.
Back here at Neshaminy High Schools, the Skins look for their first at-bats of the day against the Pennsbury ace Keller Bradley. Looking at the lineup for Neshaminy, leading off Mike Sassano, batting second Dan Marable, batting third Chase Bonner, batting fourth Brandon Lull, batting fifth Noah Wallace, batting sixth Matthew Grin, batting seventh Nick Sassano, batting eighth Sam Hitchin, and batting ninth Dylan Cloud. And yeah, we look at the last outing for Keller Bradley. It came against that Pennington squad. Ben has the stats on that one.
It was utter dominance from Bradley. He only threw 3 innings, and his first batter, he got to fly out to center on the second pitch of the at-bat, and then the rest of the way, it was 8 straight strikeouts, and none of them particularly long at-bats. There was one full count, and it was the last at-bat, the last batter that he faced. He took down Pennington 9 batters in order, and he did it with 8 Ks, 3 innings, 8 strikeouts, no walks, no hits, no runs. Just dominance from Bradley on the mound. It was the best we've seen him all season long, and he only went 3 innings, so the game didn't count.
So first pitch swinging there for leadoff man, second baseman Mike Sassano.
Should say the game didn't count for Pennsbury's record due to the out of league.
0-1 pitch in there. Strike 2. Hear the pop of the glove there for Keller Bradley.
It's kind of an interesting pitching matchup. You got a lefty for Neshaminy that relies on the pinpoint accuracy, and then Bradley, who's got the speed.
0-2 pitch swung on, fouled off. Mike Sassano, first team all-league second baseman last year. This year he's hitting .415 with 17 singles. He's got 8 RBIs on the season. That one swung on, fouled out of play. So Mike Sassano battling here against Keller Bradley.
Yeah, Sassano has fouled off 3 of these 4 pitches in this AB, and they've all been to the right side, so he's just a bit late. Another one.
Swung on another foul off as Keller Bradley looks like slipped a little bit on the follow-through there.
Yeah, I mean, this is some newer turf you're dealing with here, so.
You see him kicking away some of those black rubber beads that are in the turf.
This is a beautiful setup.
Absolutely, yeah. This complex has really turned into something special.
Another one.
So another one fouled off over to the JV field.
That's the one thing that's a little dangerous. You got the JV field right next to the varsity field, and you got foul balls flying all over the place.
That off-speed pitch swung on, hit off the end of the bat. It's looping into the outfield, but Carlton Crane able to make his way out there and come away with the first out of the inning.
Kind of a half swing there from Sassano, was able to make contact. I think he may have been surprised he made contact on that ball. Flew it out shallow left, and a nice track down by Crane to haul that one in for the first out.
So now up to the dish. Right fielder, number 23, Dan Marable.
Marable hitting .351 this year. Got a homer as well, 7 RBIs.
That pitch in there in the inside part of the strike zone for strike one.
Coming off a season, he was first team All-State last year, Marable.
That one swung on out of play, so just trying to put a piece to that one. The 0-2 pitch, just a bit low for ball one.
And a throw that gets by Bradley, but that was the first ball thrown by Bradley. 10 pitches, 9 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch from Bradley, swung on and missed. A big K there for Bradley as he gets Marable swinging.
Nice pitch, got him to chase. And 2 quick outs for Bradley with very little concern.
Now to the dish, number 8, shortstop Chase Bonner. Bonner, undoubtedly the number 1 leader of this team, as that one's high, fly ball to left field. Left fielder Garlett's trying to get under it, but the wind carries that one, kicks it up in fair territory, and it's going to bounce out of play. Man, oh man, was that ball a mile high and just got caught up in some wind.
Yeah, that ball was hit extremely high, and Garlett's was kind of running all over the place out there on the left field line, and it bounces fair. We did say the wind is whipping here at Neshaminy High School, and definitely had some sort of impact by the wind.
Yeah, and that's a tough one because ruling-wise, that's going to count as a hit because Garlett's never got a glove or anything on it, but just misplayed there out there by Garlett's as ball moving around with the wind and how it's spinning. That pitch just missing for ball one.
It must have just been inside because that was almost the perfect pitch from Bradley.
So with a runner on second, third baseman Brandon Law up to the dish, swinging and missing at that one. The only game of this series at Neshaminy is today's game. 1-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 2.
It's kind of interesting because you see most of the time it's one game is at home, game 2 is on the road, or game 3 is at home if you are the home team for the series.
Yeah, whoever has the 2
now it's games 1 and 2.
Yeah,
1 is at home, and then 2 and 3 are on the road for Pennsbury.
So 2-1 pitch, swung on, fouled out of play. Yeah, so after today's game, the next 2 games, Wednesday and Thursday, are going to be both at Pennsbury.
And it's 3 straight in a row.
3 straight in a row, which usually they break it up a little bit. Seems like it's going to get broke up anyway because there is some weather possibly in the area for tomorrow's game. 2-2 pitch. High and outside fastball.
Bradley's starting to lose him a little bit. He hadn't thrown a ball through about a batter and a half, and since then has thrown 4 in his last 7 pitches.
So the count runs full. 2 outs, runner on second. Wind picks up. Bradley with the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just fouled off. Able to stay alive there is Langhorne. Coach Pacey just trying to
A little bit of reassurance.
figure out the count. It happens. It happens. Count remains full, 2 outs. Runner on second. Hat blows off Bradley's wind, I should say.
We're not lying about the wind.
Yeah, it is whipping around today.
Someone's got to get him a tighter hat.
Bradley shakes off Lee a couple times. Now comes set. Full count pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play.
Neshaminy's fouled off 9 pitches in this first inning. They're making him work.
3-2 pitch. Just a bit inside, ball 4. So Lowell is able to work a 2-out walk and 2 runners are on. Now up to the dish. First baseman number 22, Noah Wallace.
This is the 3rd straight left-handed hitter in this lineup for Neshaminy. They are unloading left-handers here early against Bradley, but Bradley, not a great response to the fly ball in left field that bounced out of play for the ground rule double there.
Swung on, hard hit through the right side. Bonner's going to come around third. Play at home, not in time. Neshaminy is able to get on the board first. A 2-out base hit there by Noah Wallace. He's going to give the Skins a 1-0 lead.
This is all with 2 outs for Neshaminy, making good use of what was given to them. The misplay out in left field, the walk, and then the big base hit there down the right field line, and Neshaminy out in front first.
Now up to the dish, pitcher number 17, Matt Grin.
And another lefty.
And that one in there, strike 1. Yeah, we've talked about all season long about Pennsbury, how successful their lineup is, and you might be able to contribute it to how many lefties Pennsbury has. Well, you look on the other side, Neshaminy also successful offensively, having just as many, if not more, lefties in their lineup.
This is the 4th, 5th straight left-handed hitter.
That pitch in there for strike 2, so an 0-2 count here for Grin. Pitcher-on-pitcher battle as Bradley comes set. Pass ball. Come home. Play at home. They're going to say he got him. Tag out there by Bradley as Lee is able to recover from the pass ball and is able to get the 3rd out of the inning.
That ball, fortunate bounce for Pennsbury here off this backstop. Not a really extensive backstop here at Neshaminy, and a nice play by Lee to scoop it up. Not exactly fire it to first, or to home, but get there in time for the 3rd out of the inning.
So we go to the top of the 2nd for complete automotive service. Trust the Peruzzi Auto Group for value and service on all makes and models. Free multi-point inspection on your vehicle with any paid service. 10% military and law enforcement discounts on any service. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th free. All service performed by certified technicians. Peruzzi has big, comfy waiting rooms at their dealership with free Wi-Fi and early drop-off. Peruzzi service open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6. Saturdays, 7:30 to 4:30. Peruzzi Auto Group service for all makes and models. Visit a Peruzzi dealership on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills, where our business is you. And the Hyundai has camps grades K through 7 on June 22nd through July 24th. Campers will explore Hunt's 45-acre campus and use our academic buildings for art and crafts, mini STEM projects, performing arts, Lego builds, and weekly design challenges. And don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. Well, Neshaminy able to get on the board there in the bottom of the 1st from a huge hit through the right side, and looked like they were going to be able to capitalize more on it as there was a pass ball, but a great job by Ty Lee and Keller Bradley to get the play at home and limit the damage.
Yeah, nice play by Lee to slide on against the backstop, make the play, get that big 3rd out to limit the damage. Could have been a lot worse than it was for Pennsbury, and they're able to escape. And for Neshaminy's offense, They did an excellent job making use of what they were delivered. 21 pitches thrown by Bradley, making him work here in that first inning.
We go to the top of the second. Leading off here for Pennsbury is second baseman number 8, Michael Sognes. Sognes takes that first pitch low for ball 1.
Meanwhile, Grin with just an 11-pitch first inning.
That one in there, strike 1. One pitch, and it hit him. Off-speed pitch that came inside and hit his foot. So lead off runner here for the Pennsbury Falcons.
We got ice.
I don't have ice. It's 2-1. My ice melted.
He really doesn't like that.
So the runner on first, going up to the dish, center fielder number 5, Danny Seidler.
Wish we had some ice. My water's getting a little warm.
It is a warm day, but absolutely beautiful day here. Pickoff move over there. First disengagement there by Matt Grin.
Well, Danny Seidler has sneakily been one of the best performers here for this Pennsbury team. The defense in center field, along with the offense he's had at the plate.
Off-speed pitch comes in and breaks right into the middle of the strike zone. Strike 2.
He's been fun to watch here for Pennsbury in 2026. Look where he's positioned at the plate. His back foot is on the inner line.
That pitch getting away from Hitchin. So Sognes is able to advance the second.
But he is so close to that plate.
Yeah, just absolutely hounding the plate.
It's something we haven't really been able to notice when we're at Pennsbury because we're a little bit more elevated behind the plate. Here, we're field level, so able to see a bit more of the nitpicky stuff.
Absolutely. Thought Seidler had 2 strikes. He does not. It's 1-1 count here. You look at where he's positioned. His back foot is half in, half out of the box. Pickoff move to second. But Sognes was able to recognize that and get back in time. 1-1 count still. Pennsbury looking to answer back to the 1-0 score by the Skins in the bottom of the first. Seidler hits that right up the middle. Sognes rounding third, coming into home. Here comes a throw, not in time. Seidler trying to advance the second. That throw not in time. So a great piece of hitting there by Danny Seidler. Gets the run in from second and is able to advance all the way up to second himself. A nice play there by Danny Seidler.
That's what he's been doing all season long, hitting for contact, driving runners in, and an excellent counter punch from the Pennsbury Falcons here in the top of the second. Back where we started.
Back to where we started, 1-1. It's an even ball game. Now to the dish, number 16, left fielder Henry Garlitz. First pitch high for ball 1 to Garlitz. Garlitz was the left fielder, had a little bit of trouble with that ball that bounced out of play for a ground rule double.
I mean, that's tough. There's not a cloud in the sky. There's a high sky here today. The sun is shining, so it's not the easiest conditions for these outfielders bearing with the sun position, especially in left field.
1-0 pitch, low, ball 2.
Time to compete, Hank. You really gotta want more.
And it's a big outfield out there, too.
It is a big outfield. Love how they have the Neshaminy N in center field. Nice little touch.
I wish they had the distance markers out on the field.
Yeah, I actually noticed that. They don't have that. The 2-0 pitch. Grin set. Delivers. Breaking pitch low and inside. Garlitz goes up 3-0 in this at-bat. See if he gets the green light.
Grin was exponentially efficient in the top of the first. He's now at 20 pitches, and he's thrown an even 10 balls and 10 strikes. He had thrown just 2 balls in the first inning.
So 3-0 pitch in there for strike one.
Yeah, I don't think Garland's had the green light there.
No. I'm a big proponent, though. Unless it's your best hitter, I'm giving everybody the take sign in 3-0. I'm a big proponent on that.
So we're the Pennsbury Falcons, it looks like, here in this situation.
3-1 pitch. High, ball 4. So runners on first and second here, no outs. It's coming up to the dish. Right fielder, number 11, Owen Hawks.
We've seen Casey Shannon a lot in right field for Pennsbury, but they've been going with Owen Hawks over the last couple of games, and it's been going pretty well so far. Had an RBI single in the 4th inning back on last Wednesday. That was a game in which that was an inning in which Pennsbury had brought 10 hitters to the plate. Excuse me, 11 hitters to the plate in that inning for Pennsbury.
Hawks calls time.
6 runs in that 4th inning for the Falcons back on last Wednesday against the Red Hawks.
Yeah, like we said, Pennsbury hasn't played a league game in a couple weeks now. So we're seeing if that was going to hinder them at all. Now it's the 2nd inning, finally getting on the board here for a team that averages 12 runs a game as that pitch in there for ball 1.
And Pennsbury, those out-of-league games don't count towards the 6A standings, so them and Neshaminy are at 6th and 7th in the PIAA District 1 6A standings. Pennsbury currently with the edge over the Skins. Of course, that will all change at the commencement of this afternoon's ball game.
1-0 pitch. Swung on, foul to left side. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, the top 8 teams get a bye, if I'm not mistaken,
yes.
Right, Ben? Yeah, so both teams really fighting for more than just the Patriot division here in this series. They're also looking for possibly a first-round bye in the district.
I mean, if you're thinking of Neshaminy, if they get 1 game in this series, they might be able to keep that spot. But Pennsbury, I mean, if they're able to win this series, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, so Neshaminy's definitely looking for themselves to win that series. That one's hit hard. Left side. Good play, though, by the shortstop, Bonner. He's able to get the lead runner at third, and that goes to show you why he is an all-league shortstop. Made that play look extremely easy.
Heads-up play. That ball was hit hard to the left side and was able to flip it over to third base, get the lead runner, and, you know, would have liked maybe a pair of outs there, but Neshaminy getting the lead runner, so you can't ask for much more.
And able to get an out on the board as that's the first out. So 2 runners on still. Now coming up to the dish. Third baseman, number 13, Finn Burke. Burke a staple over at that hot corner this year for the Falcons. So he takes that first off-speed pitch in there for strike 1.
Burke did not start in that game against Pennington. They got some different guys in there. Connor Zuchek got to start at third base. But, I mean, that's been the only instance where we haven't seen Burke over there at third.
Have a stoppage here.
The sophomore Burke also plays soccer at Pennsbury.
See plenty of these multi-sport athletes for both Neshaminy and Pennsbury. Obviously, the Sassano brothers for Neshaminy, big football players for this Skins program. Our VE, Chris Ermer, has probably talked to him plenty of times in the roundtable that is hosted at Sandy's Beef and Ale. It's the 0-1 pitch. Green looks back at second. Another off-speed pitch, a little bit high. So the count's going to run even, 1-1.
Yeah, a little different. We got Gus not behind the computer.
Yeah, I'm still on the voice, but I'm the main voice today, I know.
Mr. Irma behind the computer. Of course, the great Justin Lawrence back doing the camera for us.
So Graham taking his time. There's another time called here by Finn Burke. So Grayton getting his pitch. Set and the motion. Swung on, hard hit, right side, but it's slice and foul. And it looks like he must have missed the sign because Coach Pacey is not happy with him.
Come on, Finny, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. No matter. Let's go 1-3. Let's go. Confidence up there.
So 1-2 count here. Runner still in first on second.
Go down, Finny. Let's go. Compete up there. Come on, Finny. All the confidence. Let's go, baby. Nobody better. Let's do it. Come on, Hank.
1-2 pitch. Off speed pitch. Looked good, but just misses.
I mean, the moment we're saying great take by Burke, but a really good pitch by Grin.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to miss anywhere, it's going to be right there.
And the umpire, he's been consistent so far today. It's still early. We're only in the top of the second, but he hasn't been giving those outside pitches. So if you're going to call it, we're just going to hope you're going to continue to call it, which he looks like he has, as that one's hard hit to the left side. Coach Pacey doesn't even flinch.
I mean, that skipped right by his feet. I mean, that was...
We heard Coach Pacey beforehand, both these coaches for both programs, Coach Tonner and Coach Pacey, played against each other in high school, played against each other in college, coached against each other and coached with each other now in, their own programs. A lot of history between the two, and obviously great friends.
Yeah, they run camps together. They did a lot of stuff over at what was formerly Nation 9. They did a ton of things with the younger kids. Dan Toner here, pretty long-time coach here at Neshaminy. Joe Pacey, of course, a state champion with the Falcons.
Yeah, two great coaches that have run two great programs, and it's culminated to a collision course here today.
Seems to always be the come down to these two teams in the end.
So Grin paying a lot of focus to Garlitz out there on second base. Gets set, the pitch. Swung on high, fly ball, right center field. Garlitz is going to tag up. Under it is Nick Sassano. Throw in. No tag, though, by Garlitz as that throw in gets away. But everybody stays put. Big second out there by Grin. And now we go to the top of the lineup for Pennsbury. So now to the dish. Shortstop number 2, Carlton Crane. Crane, an absolute machine at the leadoff position here for the Pennsbury Falcons.
The University of Rider commit. Is it the University of Rider? It might just be Rider University.
I think it's Rider University,
yeah.
yes. And
Tries to get a little too fancy with it.
And yeah, Carlton Crane, a Rider University commit, the shortstop for the Falcons. You look at the other end, the Skins, their shortstop, their top player, Chase Bonner, also a Rider commit. So
might be a little bit of competition.
we could be seeing the future of the middle infield of Rider University right here, right now. So 0-1 count. Grin swung on, hard hit left side. Garlitz got a round third, coming on in. The throw from left field is too high, and Garlitz is in there to give the Falcons the lead.
Crane rocketed that thing to left field and right to no man's land where nobody was standing, and a great play to tag up to third from Owen Hawks. Advanced first to third. Nobody covering third. Heads up base running as always from the Falcons, and they're out in front.
We said Carlton Crane has been an absolute machine at that leadoff position for the Falcons, and he continues his monstrous season as he has a beautiful hit to the left side and gives the Falcons the lead. Now up to the dish, DH number 1, Pierce Perry. And no matter how good these pitchers are, we were going to see some runs today as, like we said, these two teams combined are averaging 20 runs a game.
Always going to
12 for Pennsbury, 8 for Neshaminy.
Always going to see some runs scored between these two teams. That's just how they're built. Here comes a big gust.
Trying the old first to third technique, but Hawks not biting there.
Grin has been very worrisome about these base runners this half inning. He's thrown over to second, I think, 4 or 5 times between 2 different runners.
That one swung on, rolled over the second baseman. Sassano up with it, over to first, and is able to get the third out of the inning. But the damage has been done. The Falcons put 2 up on the board, take the lead. We go to the bottom of the second here. Neshaminy looking to retaliate.
This is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. Every champion needs a good game plan. BCWSA and I want to make sure you have a game plan when it comes to conserving our most precious resource, water. Whether you're washing dishes, brushing your teeth, or watering your garden, there are ways you can save water and save money. Visit bcwsa.net for tips on conserving water. BCWSA, proven.
Business doesn't wait, and neither do we. At Penn Community Bank, our commercial bankers come to you. Your office, your job site, your next big idea. From faster financing to sophisticated digital options, we provide local decisions and real-time security solutions. Because when your banker knows your name, your company, and your goals, you're backed by something bigger. Penn Community Bank, built for business, backed by community. Visit PennCommunityBank.com to see how we're built different. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Down the street. Back here at Neshaminy High School, we go to the bottom of the second. Keller Bradley back on the mound for the Falcons. And you know it's a Keller Bradley pitching day when you come to the ball field and there's all these scouts. The Vanderbilt commit obviously brings a crowd.
He sure does. It's about, 10 here?
Yeah.
10 different Major League scouts. It's pretty wild.
Big crowd. But we go to the bottom of the second. Leading off here for the Neshaminy Skins is pitcher Matthew Grin. Grin was in an at-bat last time when caught stealing was low at home. Well, no, I shouldn't say caught stealing, but caught trying to advance home on a pass ball. So he resets his at-bat. We go to 0-0. First pitch from Bradley. Swung on and missed, and that just swings out of his hand, that bat.
Heads up.
Well, it doesn't matter what age or what level that's going to happen. You see it at the major league levels. You see it at the little league levels. You know, when you're versing this type of velocity of a pitcher, you got to have an aggressive swing to try to match it and connect with it. And you saw it right there by Matthew Grin. That pitch high and outside, ball 1. Haven't seen those in a while though. In the wild, a flying bat.
Don't always see it with these metal bats because they got pretty good grips on them.
That one smoked right center field. Grin taking around at first, going into second. The throw comes in, not in time. That is a leadoff double for Grin as he tries to help his own cause.
Nice leadoff double there for Grin as he helps himself out. Rocketed that one to right center field.
Now to the dish, center fielder number 3, Nick Sassano.
Maybe a bit of lackadaisical out there in right field.
Yeah, good job by Grin to really beat it out and make it into a double, which looked like it, like our video engineer Chris was saying, looked like it should have possibly been a single at first, but great job by Grin to bust it out. That first pitch into Sassano's in there for strike 1. Sassano shows bunt, right up in the air, right back to Lee. He gets under it, makes the catch look easy, because it was. First out of the inning here. As now to the dish is catcher number 12, Sam Hitchin. Yeah, we always see I.O. Whenever they finish I.O., they do these little pop-ups to the catcher like that right there, and now you see why they do them. First pitch to Hitchin, off-speed pitch, gets a piece of it, fouls it off. Looks like Bradley fell again on the mound.
I don't know what's going on out there.
Looks like he's having a little bit of trouble with these beads. Like you said, Ben, a brand new field. I don't think this field is more than 2 years old. I believe last year was the first season it was open. I could be wrong, but it can't be more than 2 to 3 years old. So obviously some things to work around it, and some feelers out with this field as that one swung on and missed.
I like in the majors when they want to fix up the mound and they got the whole crew out there dumping dirt and banging it on the ground and scraping. And
field maintenance at any sport it's kind of an art.
Baseball, it's a whole production.
0-2 count. Keller Bradley swung on, hit the left field. The runner was off. Catching that is Garlett's throw into second. Not in time as it's a little high, but looks like he might have been able to beat it back as Grin was going on the pitch, and that one hit well, just played perfectly by Garlett's.
A little hit and run action for Neshaminy, and Garlett's had the guy out there at second, just a little overthrown by Garlett's, and throw was there just a little high, but
now to the dish. DH number 10, Dylan Cloud. Cloud smokes that to the first base side. Zuckerman able to put a glove to ball, flip over to Bradley. Beautiful play right there, and a good recovery by Zuckerman over at first. Well, after the leadoff man gets on with a leadoff double, 1, 2, 3 goes them. Keller Bradley, a good performance there in the second inning. We go to the top of the third, and just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half-season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale now for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder baseball, big league futures, major league fun.
it's time to hit the open roads this spring and summer in a brand new Sierra pickup truck from your hometown Sierra dealer. Peruzzi Buick GMC in Fairless Hills. Nowhere will you find a better deal on a new Sierra pickup than at Peruzzi Buick GMC. Their entire inventory of Sierra pickups are reduced 20% off MRP pricing and are available with 0% financing. This spring and summer, go where you never thought you could go in a brand new Sierra pickup from Peruzzi Buick GMC, Business Route 1, Fairless Hills. 20% off their entire inventory of Sierra pickups plus 0% financing. Again, that's the Peruzzi Buick GMC on Fairless Hills.
D. Lorenzo's The Berg Pizza, 8919 New Falls Road, Levittown, owned and operated by third-generation family member Tyler D. Lorenzo. Tyler uses the exact same recipes that his great-grandparents did back in the 1940s in Trenton's famous Chambersburg section. Try the original Trenton tomato pie or other gourmet pizzas, including their mustard pie, soups, fresh salads, hot sandwiches, and homemade pasta dishes, all served in a very safe and clean environment. Eat in or take out. D. Lorenzo's The Berg Pizza. And I'll tell you what, Ben, I went to D. Lorenzo's The Berg Pizza the other day, and I got myself a buffalo chicken pizza there. And they do it a little bit different there. Instead of, ranch or blue cheese on the buffalo chicken pizza, it is ricotta cheese with the buffalo chicken.
Was it good?
First time I ever had ricotta cheese on buffalo chicken, and I'll tell you what, it was fantastic. Absolute great pie over there at D. Lorenzo's The Berg Pizza. And stay tuned for after the game, because Ben Goldstein's going to have our D. Lorenzo's The Berg player of the game for either of these teams. Usually it's a Pennsbury player, but obviously we're here at Neshaminy. They have graced us with being able to come here, and one of our many schools we cover. So if they win, they're going to get the gift card. So one of these teams is going to get a D. Lorenzo's.
There will be an interview.
There will be an interview no matter what happens. So today's game brought to you as a public service by the Pennsbury Barons Baseball Club, who would like to wish the Falcons the best of luck today. Come out and support your Pennsbury Falcons, and we hope you enjoy today's game. Well, like we said, we go to the top of the third. Leading off here for the Pennsbury Falcons is Brendan Zuckerman. Zuckerman was able to get on his first at-bat in the first inning with a two-out single. Zuckerman, obviously the younger brother of Ryan Zuckerman, the great Pennsbury Falcons player who is now slugging the ball at Georgia Tech. 19 home runs for that Georgia Tech baseball program, a top 3 team in the league. So I'd like to shout out some Falcons alumni while we can.
Yeah, he's tearing it up down there. Transferred from Pitt and really making a name for himself in the NCAA.
Yeah. So that first pitch swung on and fouled out of play by Zuckerman. Another pitch fouled right back to us.
I mean, Justin Lawrence, a couple of times this ball is being fired back to him. No reaction from our cameraman. Dialed in.
He's stone cold, man.
I mean,
he is stone cold.
By God.
0-2 count. Grin with the motion in the pitch. Off-speed pitch, swung on, hit hard to center field, but skipping up in front of him is Sassano. He misplayed that one, so Zuckerman's able to get to second. Thought about going 3, but it's going to hold up there. And a misplay out there by Nick Sassano is going to be a leadoff runner by Zuckerman.
That ball was smoked. I'm not sure exactly what happened out in center field because Sassano was right there to make the catch. It falls right in front of him and skips away from him. And then it's just off to the races. Zuckerman able to advance up to second. That ball, that's another play in the outfield here this afternoon. Another play that probably should have been made.
Yeah, hard hit ball to center field. It looked like Nick Sassano was trying to play it aggressively and at the last second tried to let it one hop in front of him, and he was already too close to that ball and it went right by him, and Zuckerman is able to get on second. Don't know if they're going to call that a hit or an error, but either way, a leadoff runner as that one smoked up the middle by Lee. Zuckerman rounding third is going to be held at third by Coach Pacey, and Pennsbury now with a first and third situation quickly with no outs.
Back-to-back hits up the middle for Pennsbury and got things going. Connor Zuchek is going to run for Lee over at first base.
Yeah, and I'm still not sure exactly what they would classify that Zuckerman hit. I'm going to say it was a hit single.
A hit with an error to
on
get
it to advance a second, yeah. That's what I'm going to go with.
That's good scorekeeping.
It's not an error because, you know, it didn't hit his glove. It was a misplay. But first and third, Michael Sognes, the second baseman, up to the dish. Sognes, one of these players on the Falcons that has that pop to him as he hits it hard to the left side. Good play there by Law. Gets it over to second. Tries to throw to first for a double play. Not in time, but is able to hold up the runner at third is Zuckerman. So able to get that out at second. One out, but still a first and third situation.
Almost had the double play, just throwing a bit wide to first.
So now up to the dish, center fielder number 5, Danny Seidler. Seidler came up huge with that hit in the second inning. Able to score that first run as runner advances to second. Fake throw down to second over to third. Almost got Zuckerman, but is able to get back in time.
It's kind of interesting.
So with runners on second and third now, one out. Danny Seidler in a prime position to get another RBI in his stat line. One pitch, all speed pitch in there, catching the outside corner. And like we said in the pregame, both really good pitching staffs you see, but the offenses are a juggernaut for both squads. They've been all year long, and you've seen it here so far with, you know, a good pitching performance by Grin and Bradley, but yet we've already seen 3 runs in the first 2 innings, and not sure what this conference here is. A little conversation from a Neshaminy coach and the umpire. Didn't look too hostile though, so maybe it was just asking something, a little
Where we're going for dinner after the game?
That's a great question. You know, I was actually just thinking that. DiLorenzo's the bird. That's where I'm going. As that one swung on, rolled to this first base side, to the second baseman, throw in time. What a play there by Mike Sassano. Slow roller bounce to him. He's able to come away with it, throw it in home in time. Beautiful play there by Hitchin, the catcher. Man, oh man, bang, bang. That was a risky play, but huge payoff there.
I mean, that's textbook there from Sassano. Comes up firing home, and Hitchin holds his ground at the plate. Got a big guy, Brendan Zuckerman, rolling in, and can't let that ball pop out. Got to hold your ground, and he did so. And a big play for the Redskins.
So now up to the dish, left fielder number 16, Henry Garlitz. Garlett's able to get on with his first at-bat with a walk and come all the way around to score. And yeah, what a huge play right there by Mike Sassano. It was a slow roller over to the right side. Didn't know if he's going to have enough time, and he's able to get it. And that one screens right back to Mike Sassano again. Able to flip it over to second. Huge defensive inning there by the second baseman Sassano. And we go to the bottom of the third. It is still a 2-1 game.
Summer starts here at Team Toyota. Whether road trip
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Back here at Neshaminy High School, we go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Skins in this third inning is the leadoff man, number 2, second baseman Mike Sassano. Sassano looking to try to take some of that momentum he had defensively in that last half inning and bring it over offensively. Because, man, oh, man, I'm still in awe at that play at home by him. Looked like there was no time in the world, and he was able to just come away and save a run for his team. As that one's hit right up the middle, over to Crane, bang, bang play. As the rider commit makes that look easy for the first out of the inning.
Crane with the swift move, and nice pitch from Bradley to get the rollover. And here come the parade of left-handed hitters.
Yeah, now to the dish, number 23, right fielder, Dan Marable. Marable, the only K of the day for the Neshaminy Skins. As this wind's blowing so hard, it's knocking some baseball screens over. That pitch just a bit low, ball 1. Another pitch just missing the zone, ball 2.
Bullpen action for Neshaminy. It's Michael Welsh throwing up there. He's been kind of stretching and for a little bit, but now throwing from the mound.
And they're going to say yes on the attempt there. So strike 1, and hitters count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Yeah, and you look at Welsh, he's in the game today. He's playing left field. He is getting designated hit, though, so he's playing the field, not hitting. So have to think that's the reason why, because they're possibly expecting him to come into the game today.
Could be a little piggyback action.
Yeah, if they take Grin out of the game, they're probably going to want to keep him in the lineup. So it's probably all that situation that it is right there. So that one's fouled off.
Thick and ahead.
2-2 the count. Bradley with the motion and the pitch. Swung on, fouled right back to Justin. That one flinched a little bit. I saw Justin flinch a little bit on that one.
I mean, that one was skipping towards his head. Had some time to react. That one wasn't getting fired.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Bradley with the pitch. Looks good, but just a bit low.
Let's go, baby. Come on, Keller, let's go. All the confidence, let's do it, let's go.
Full count. Bradley, payoff pitch, low, ball 4. So Marable able to work a walk here. Second walk of the game for Keller Bradley. Second walk issued, I should say. Get my vocabulary right. Now to the dish, shortstop number 8, Chase Bonner. Bonner and Ryder commit.
A lot of Broncos involved in this game.
Yes.
You got Crane, Bonner, Coach Crane for Pennsbury.
And we've seen some success out of some Falcons going to Ryder. As you look at more recently, we talked about his teammate Ryan Zuckerman, but Joe Tiroli from a couple years ago went to Ryder, was the player of the year in that conference last year, and is now at Virginia, a Cavalier, and is dominating there. Playing a pretty good second baseman for them as that pitch swung on and missed for strike one.
Also slugging the ball out of the yard pretty frequently.
Yeah. You'd have to think there's going to be plenty of college success on the other side for the Skins team once a lot of these seniors retire, but graduate, as they've had plenty of success in their baseball programs, specifically last year when they went to the state semifinals. 0-2 count here by Bonner. Swung on. Yes, they did. They said he went throw down, not in time. So Marable able to steal the base, but a K on the day. Second K for Bradley. And there's 2 outs in the inning. Now up to the dish, third base for number 14, Brandon Lowell.
That Neshaminy run last year was really unexpected from them. They didn't have the most dominant regular season. They just got hot at the right time and rolled through districts, rolled through states till the end.
And speaking of rolling, as that one's rolled over by Lowell to the first baseman, Zuckerman. So a runner on for Neshaminy. He gets stranded at second. We go to the top of the third here. It is still a 2-1 game for the Pennsbury Falcons. America's Mechanic lives right here in Fairless Hills and supports Pennsbury High School. Fred Fletcher at Fletcher's Garage on the corner of Hood and South Boulevard. For complete automotive repair and maintenance performed by expertise certified technicians, Fletcher's Garage is an official AAA auto repair facility and stands behind every repair with a dependable warranty. PA inspection and emissions, oil changes, suspension service, tire service, heating and cooling. Take your car, SUV, or pick up to Fletcher's Garage for commitment, honesty, and quality service. Fred Fletcher and America's Mechanic at Fletcher's Garage, Hood and South Olds Boulevard, Fairless Hills.
For complete automotive service, trust the Peruzzi Auto Group for value and service in all makes and models. Free multi-point inspection on your vehicle with any paid service. 10% military and law enforcement discounts on any service. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th free. All service performed by certified technicians. Peruzzi has big, comfy waiting rooms at their dealerships with free Wi-Fi and early drop-off. Peruzzi service open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday 7:30 to 4:30. Peruzzi's Auto Group service for all makes and models. Visit a Peruzzi dealership on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills, where our business is you.
And the summer is upon us, and the Hun schools have camps for your children. The Hun Day Camp is grades K through 7, and that is June 22nd through July 24th. Discovery Camp is grades 2nd through 8th grade, June 22nd through August 7th. Colibri Spanish Immersion Camp is grades K through 5, June 22nd through July 24th. And the Summer Leadership Institute, grades 9 through 12, July 13th through July 13th. So we go to the top of the 4th. Pennsbury still leading this thing 2-1. We talked about how these two teams are averaging a ton of runs on the season. Pennsbury 12 runs a game, Neshaminy 8 runs a game. Well, we're starting the 4th inning, and it's still only a 2-1 game, so it goes to show you what kind of pitching both teams are working with. That one fouled off. Ball, strike 2. As this is right fielder number 11, Owen Hawks. That one swung on to the right side. Mike Sassano up with it over to first for the easy play. One down here in the top of the 4th. Now to the dish, third baseman, number 13, Finn Burke. Burke popped up to the center field his first at-bat. That pitch just a bit low, ball one. Umpire very consistent with his strike zone today, not liking the low or the outside strikes. As I say that, he gives that outside pitch.
Jinxed him.
So 1-1 count here to Burke. Swung on hard, hit to the left side. Bonner with the backhand, hard throw over, and an absolute beautiful stretch there at first by Wallace. A bang-bang play for the second out of the inning.
Nice play over there. Shortstop backhanded play, and an even better scoop over at first base. Stretching out and making the grab.
Yeah, absolute full split there by Noah Wallace. Now up to the dish, the leadoff man for the Falcons. Shortstop number 2, Carlton Crane. That one in there, strike one. Crane 1 for 2 on the day with a single.
There's a big single back in the first, or back in his last AB. Moving guys over.
As they're going to say, that's a fair ball. Throw down to first in time. Pacey's going to appeal that it was a foul ball. Went off. So they're going to, Pacey's going to argue that it was a foul ball. And it looked like it was a foul ball at first.
Yeah, I mean, we're at a tough angle to kind of see. We can.
Let's go, Trey, let's go. Play some boys, come on.
Well, they're going to say
like Blue's just going to walk away.
Yeah, third out of the inning. So we go to the bottom of the fourth here at Neshaminy High School.
You know, McCaffrey's Food Market is exceptional every day, and they are proud to serve you since 1986. They're a local hometown business. They support your community, whether it's helping flood victims or holding fundraisers for the American Cancer Society or employing our local high school students. McCaffrey's is always there. They have the finest products, prime cuts of meat, a prepared food department where everything is made fresh daily, and also a fresh seafood department. Visit McCaffrey's Food Market near you in Yardley, Newtown, New Hope, Princeton, West Windsor, Gladwin, and Doylestown. They are exceptional every day, and they are local and proud of it. Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Back here at Neshaminy High School, we go to the bottom of the fourth. Leading off here for the Redskins is first baseman number 22, Noah Wallace. First pitch in there, strike one, a beautiful off-speed pitch by Keller Bradley. Wallace was the recipient of $10,000 check before the game.
Yeah, it was a scholarship. I couldn't catch what the scholarship was for, but both teams were out on the field along the baselines. The Neshaminy took a picture together with the big check.
And you have to think that check is going to come in handy as Wallace is going to Messiah University. That one swung on. It looks like it hit off the end of the bat into left foul territory, and it's going to be in no man's land as Falcons aren't able to get underneath of it, so count runs 0-2 still.
That's kind of a weird fence out there in left field. They got a lot of foul territory, and then it spikes in over as we get towards like the middle of the outfield.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to avoid that
the
light pole
yeah.
for the football field.
It's just kind of unique. Could be interesting if a ball goes over towards that corner.
And nonetheless, though, this is an absolute beautiful facility as that one's rolled over, foul to the first baseline. An absolute beautiful facility here. The first time we've done a game here at Neshaminy for baseball in a long time, as with their old field, there was no power. Now they have power.
It was the Sean Fleming Memorial Scholarship, we think. This is according to Chris Herber, so go after him if this is wrong. But the Neshaminy High School baseball players frequently secure collegiate opportunities with notable scholarships. One of them is the Sean Fleming Memorial Scholarship, which is awarded annually to a Bucks County area high school baseball player, often recognizing the Neshaminy senior outfielders. So Sean Fleming must have been a former outfielder here at Neshaminy.
Interesting, as Wallace is playing first base today. So obviously goes to show you he must be a big outfielder for the squad as well. Or AI just doesn't know anything, you know. So a full count here to Wallace. Bradley with the motion and the pitch. Low, ball 4. So yet another walk given up by Keller Bradley today. It is his third on the day. So more walks given up than Ks. A rarity for Keller Bradley. As now coming up to the dish, pitcher number 17, Matthew Grin. Grin trying to help his own cause. As it looks like there's more activity in the bullpen as number 21, Michael Chichility. As that one smoked to left field, but Garlett's able to get underneath it, played him perfectly as he was set up right there. And gets the first out of the inning.
A lead placement.
Now to the dish, center fielder number 3, Nick Sassano. Sassano popped up to the catcher. That one's first pitch swinging, fouled out of play. Not sure exactly how many pitches Bradley is up to. Once Ben Goldstein is done doing some research, he can let me know. But I have to think he's at a reasonable amount. Yeah, he's at 53 pitches right now. So he is cruising along. Sorry, Ben, didn't want to interrupt your research.
Trying to figure out.
As a runner goes, throw down by Lee, looks good. Not in time, so an even better jump there by Noah Wallace. And a stolen base there by Noah Wallace.
Evan Hawks won the Sean Fleming Scholarship last year.
Oh,
Pennsbury Falcon.
interesting. Off-speed pitch, swung on and missed as Sassano was ahead of that one.
It was awarded to him at Trenton Thunder Ballpark.
I do remember that
Yeah.
actually now. Yes, now that you say that, I remember that.
Come on, Keller, let's go, babe. Come on, let's go.
So 1 ball, 2 strike. Bradley looks at second. The pitch, off-speed pitch, got him swinging. Absolute beautiful sequence there on the mound, and we have 2 outs.
Great pitch by Keller Bradley for his third strikeout of the day. Got the chase.
Now up to the dish, catcher number 12, Sam Hitchin. Yeah, Keller must have heard me say he had more walks given than Ks on the day, so he had to even it up. So that pitch low and outside, ball 1. Hitchin his first at-bat, lined out to the left fielder.
So Sean Fleming was a former high school baseball coach, or former high school baseball player, or excuse me, he was a longtime baseball coach in the area who passed away in 2020 at the age of 50. It goes to, quote, an upstanding senior student athlete who they believe Sean would have enjoyed coaching.
That all-speed pitch in there at the top of the zone for strike 2.
Fleming coached with the Lower Bucks Bandits, Philly Bandits, Lower Bucks Outlaws, Penn State Abington, along with Como Egan and Ben Salem.
Swung on, hit off the end of the bat. Rolls foul. So the last 2 Fleming Award winners are from these 2 programs. And like we said, it's going to help Noah Wallace out as he is going to Messiah University to continue his baseball career. One-two count. Bradley throws back. Hits in the dirt, but Crane able to stop that one from going into center field. One-two count. Bradley with the pitch. Just a bit outside. Good miss.
Live with that if you're Pennsbury Falcons.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on second. Bradley with the pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play. Well, I'll tell you what, this JV game behind us is just getting peppered with foul balls.
That's the 15th foul ball that Neshaminy has hit.
Wow, you're actually keeping track of the foul balls. I did not know that. That's a good stat. Ben Goldstein, a man.
I've only been keeping track of foul balls for 4 years.
I did not know that. That's crazy. Off-speed pitch came inside. They're trying to... Hitchin is saying it hit him, and I'll be honest, I'm not sure about it. It sounded like it hit something, but I heard it. I'll be honest, I did hear it hit 2 things. It sounded like it hit him, but it didn't come in too close, so umpire's going to say no, it didn't, so count runs full, 2 outs. Bradley with the payoff pitch. Check swing. Yes, he did. Bradley throwing some extra heat on that fastball. Top of the zone, gets him going. And a huge strikeout there for the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Pennsbury still leading this thing 2-1. And just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half-season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale now for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun. It's time to hit the open roads this spring and summer in a brand new Sierra pickup truck. From your hometown Sierra dealer, Peruzzi Buick GMC in Fairless Hills. Nowhere will you find a better deal on a new Sierra pickup than at Peruzzi Buick GMC. Their entire inventory of Sierra pickups are reduced Red-Q'd 20% off MRP pricing and are available with 0% financing. This spring and summer, go where you never thought you would go in a brand new Sierra pickup from Peruzzi Buick GMC. Business Route 1 Fairless Hills. 20% off their entire inventory of Sierra pickup plus 0% financing.
After you get your new car, you drive over to DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza on 8919 New Falls Road, Levittown, owned and operated by third-generation family member Tyler DiLorenzo. Tyler uses the exact same recipes that his great-grandparents did back in the 1940s in Trenton's famous Chambersburg section. Try the only original Trenton tomato pie or other gourmet pizzas, including their mustard pie or the buffalo chicken pie that Gus got the other day.
Yes.
Soups, fresh sandwiches, hot sandwiches, and homemade pasta dishes, all served in a very safe, clean environment. Eat in or take out. Call 215-943-2605. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza also does catering for all affairs. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza in the Vermilion Square, 8919 New Falls Road. Levittown open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Friday and Saturdays till 9. Sundays, noon to 8:30, and then closed on Mondays. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza.
And don't forget, after today's game, make sure to watch on our social medias as we will have our DiLorenzo's The Berg Player of the Game interview with Benjamin Goldstein. It doesn't matter if it's Pennsbury or Neshaminy. One of these 2 teams is getting a DiLorenzo's The Berg $20 gift card. And then we go to the top of the 5th, and leading off for the Pennsbury Falcons here is DH number 1, Pierce Perry, as that first pitch hits him in the back of the leg. And one pitch, and we have a base runner for the Falcons.
Yeah, that was a miss.
And that one sounded like it hurt, as you could hear that thud from over here. So now up to the dish. First baseman, number 19, Brendan Zuckerman.
Second hit batsman by Grin.
That one, first pitch swinging, rolled over to the shortstop. Bonner gets it, throws over to first, and is able to get him with a strong throw. Good pick out of the dirt, too, by Wallace.
Ball was launched back over to second. That could have been dangerous. It almost was overthrown.
So with one out, runner on second. Now to the dish is catcher number 12, Ty Lee. Lee 1 for 2 on the day with a single. First pitch from Grin. In the dirt, off-speed pitch. Gets away from the catcher. Is able to advance to third as Pierce Perry.
Just like that, Pennsbury's got an insurance run 90 feet away. It's one that they could really use up 2-1.
Yeah, with one out, you have to think if Ty Lee is able to get this in the air and a little deep, they're going to be able to score a run.
That is how a sac fly works.
That is how a sac fly works, yes. So 1-0 pitch. Another off-speed pitch inside to Grin. Lee's going to say it hit him, but umpire says no.
That might be a little bit of a makeup for what may have been a hit by pitch just an inning ago.
And even if it's not, we're even. As that one swung on hard to the left side, able to come up with it as a third baseman low, throw home, and off-throw. The off-center throw there to home is going to miss the tag, and as Pennsbury's going to come away with another run.
What a slide from Pierce Perry, dodging and diving. If you can dodge a wrench, you could dodge a glove. A great slide by Perry, swerving around. And the Falcons get a big insurance run here in the fifth. And how about the contact by Ty Lee? All he needed to do was put it in play. He did just that. Bat on ball, good things are going to happen. And it results in a run.
And it was not a hard hit ball to the left side. It was a good play there by Lull. Throws it in time, just a little off-center throw. Had the catcher hitching, moving to try to get that, and gave enough space for Perry to come in to score. A big insurance run for the Falcons as they are up 3-1 now, as that first pitch in there for strike one to Michael Sagnas. One pitch to Sagnas, hard hit. It's going to go out of play. JV field.
Zuchek, by the way, is pinch courtesy running over there at first base for Lee.
Yeah, I saw that there was a courtesy runner. Couldn't quite see what the number was, so thank you, Ben.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
It actually is what you're here for. You just described what a color commentary job does. So the 0-2 pitch, hard hit up the middle. Able to get in front of it is Sassano. Over to second, over to first. In time, able to hold that bag was Wallace. A double play there by the Skins. Bang, bang. But Pacey's going to ask to see if Wallace was able to keep his foot on the bag. But as it stands right now, it is a 4-6-3 double play. Umpires discuss it, and they're going to say yes, he was able to hold on. So we go to the bottom of the fifth. Pennsbury, though, able to put an insurance run on. They lead this thing 3-1.
Business doesn't wait, and neither do we. At Penn Community Bank, our commercial bankers come to you. Your office, your job site, your next big idea. From faster financing to sophisticated digital options, we provide local decisions and real-time security solutions. Because when your banker knows your name, your company, and your goals, you're backed by something bigger. Penn Community Bank, built for business, backed by community. Visit PennCommunityBank.com to see how we're built different. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey BCWSA customers, this is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League Champion Phillies. My friends at BCWSA are committed to providing us with safe, reliable water and sewer services. They operate state-of-the-art treatment facilities, provide clean drinking water, and make much-needed investments to protect our environment and ensure a sustainable future. Learn how BCWSA's investments help grow and serve our communities. Visit bcwsa.net. BCWSA, prove it.
So with only 65 pitches to his name, Keller Bradley comes back on the mound for the Falcons as he is absolutely rolling for this Falcons team. He's going to have Dylan Cloud leading off for the Skins, and then it goes back to the top of the lineup. So it's going to be the third time around for Keller Bradley. So see how he attacks this Skins team and see how the Skin team approaches Keller Bradley the third time around.
Yep, third time, and they've seen him twice now. A lot of these guys have seen him for years, so
yeah,
see how Bradley fares here. And I mean, if he can go the distance, he's going to go the distance against this kind of team. And with these amount of scouts here, they want to see it.
And they're not teammates school-wise, but who knows how many of these guys he plays with in travel ball, AAU ball, all those other different leagues. I said AAU ball. AAU ball isn't in baseball, is there? No, I just said it. Travel, Legion, all those other ones. I only know so many. I was only so good. Keller Bradley probably plays on much better teams than I did. I know he does. And that pitch, high fly ball to right side in foul territory is Zuckerman. And I couldn't see if he was able to get it. Yes, he did. He was able to come away with the catch. Thank you to the crew for helping me out.
Close that gate. Close it.
I'm not going to say that I saw it either. I went off the reaction.
Yeah, I couldn't see anybody. I couldn't see it.
You got a tough corner right here. The right field line, big Nolan Colenco.
Only spot we can't really see on this field. Besides that, a great view here at Neshaminy High School. Again, thank you for Neshaminy High School for letting us come here and broadcast this game. Our first game here for baseball for the Skins in a very, very long time. As that pitch to Mike Sassano was in there for strike one. That one out of zone, so count runs even, 1-1. Sassano 0 for 2 on the day with a pop-up and a ground out. 1-1 pitch, outside ball 2. Hitters count here, 2 balls, 1 strike. Bradley with the pitch, another outside strike, or outside fastball. Just missing the zone. 3-1 pitch in there, strike 2. So able to battle back to work this count full. Full count pitch, low, ball 4. Another walk issued for Bradley, his 4th on the day. And it wasn't for long the last time, but yet again, Bradley now issuing more walks than strikeouts. Oh no, he's even 4-4, excuse me. My apologies. Ben having to correct me. That throwback over there, not in time. Bradley set in the pitch. Showed bunt. It's going to foul that one off. Right fielder Dan Marable.
Don't hate the bunt thought, just don't love the execution.
Yeah. Now Pennsbury have an idea what Neshaminy wants to do. Another disengagement over to first. Bradley focusing on that runner at first. 0-1 count. Pitch in there. Runner goes, throw down, not in time. So another stolen base here for the Skins.
Nice jump at first and easy stolen base up at second.
So now runner in scoring position for Marable. One count. That pitch low, ball 2. Hitters count. Two balls, 1 strike. Bradley with the pitch. High and out of the zone, ball 3. So not that high of a pitch count, but have to wonder, is Bradley starting to unravel here in the 5th inning?
Yeah, starting to lose some of the accuracy. Pitch is getting away. There you go.
That off-speed pitch. High. Excuse me, I shouldn't say off-speed. It looked like a cutter. Had a little movement, but it was fast like a fastball.
Guy on second still on the side.
As Ty Lee goes out, talks to Bradley, maybe switching up some of the signs as there's a runner on second.
Yeah, we just had Mr. Bradley come over and say to the dugout that the runner on second has been stealing signs. I didn't have the eye on it. See if he's peeking in.
So full count here. Bradley gets set.
He's grabbing his left leg, kind of.
That one's high, ball 4. So 5th walks on the day, 2nd of the inning. We got runners on first and second with 1 out. Now to the dish, shortstop number 8, Chase Bonner.
Coach,
we're gonna have a mound visit here for the Falcons.
This is Coach John Crane, pitching coach. Probably talk about the sign stealing and try to get Bradley dialed back in here. Has been a little wild here in the 5th.
Don't forget, today's game brought to you as a public service by the Pennsbury Parents Baseball Club, who would like to wish the Falcons the best of luck today and come out and support your Pennsbury Falcons, and we hope you enjoy today's game. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. So getting back to action here, umpires still waiting to get set. 79 pitches now for Killer Bradley, so his pitching count is now ramping up in this inning. It's going to be 80 after this pitch. So you have to think there's probably some sort of movement in the bullpen for the Falcons. As that off-speed pitch catching the outside zone for strike 1.
Can't see it because it's parallel to the
Pennsbury
dugout. But I did my pregame video in the Pennsbury bullpen.
That one in there, strike 2, a fastball with some extra heat to it.
That ball came out with some heat.
So no balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second with 2 outs. Bradley, payoff pitch. Just a bit inside, looks good, but just missing the zone. One ball, 2 strikes. Payoff pitch fouled off.
Couple of good 2-pitch strike pitches there from Bradley, looking to get the swing and miss.
Throw back to second. Unable to get under it.
Can't tell you the last time I've seen this many throwovers to second in a game.
Yeah, both pitchers very intrigued by the base runners tonight. The wind picks up here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch high and outside, away from Ty Lee, as that's going to hit the backstop, and both runners are going to advance. Wild pitch right there.
Another one that got away from Bradley's had a couple of wild pitches here this afternoon.
This wind is really whipping stuff around. Something just went in my eye. Two balls, 2 strikes, and that one just misses.
That was close. Maybe could have gone either way.
It's a full count here after this count starting 0-2. Pitch swung on and got him. Big strikeout there by Keller Bradley.
Absolutely huge strikeout. Was able to. Batter worked his way back in the account, and the count got it full, and Bradley throws it and gets it for strike 3. Big strikeout, big pitch from Keller Bradley.
So now to the dish, third baseman, number 14, Brandon Lull. Lull with a huge opportunity with 2 runners in scoring position to try to tie this ball game up. That first pitch out of zone for ball 1. That pitch high and outside, ball 2. Balls, no strikes. That pitch in there, strike 1.
Nice location from Bradley.
And the Neshaminy dugout and fans letting the umpire know they are not happy with that call.
That's why it was a good location for Keller Bradley. 90th pitch.
That ball smoked deep center field. Going back is Seidler, not able to get underneath of it. Misplays that ball. 2 runs going to come in. And we have a tie ball game. Brandon Lowe with an absolute huge hit right here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And we have a tie ball game.
Ball was smoked to center, but it's another misplay in the outfield for Pennsbury that has led to a run. Seidler, it seemed like he lost immediately. He backed up, came in, and then did a little bit of a circle, and it landed next to him just in front of the wall, skipped over to the wall, and a 2-run score. Bradley reaches 90, and the Neshaminy ties it.
And another one of those situations where probably don't put it down as an error, as Seidler not able to get underneath of it, but definitely misplayed it and should have had the out there, but
ball was still smoked,
that ball was, that ball was absolutely smoked. Have to think the wind had to die that down a little bit, as that one is fouled out of play there by first baseman number 22, Noah Wallace. But an absolutely huge at bat by Wells nonetheless, as he ties this ball game up in the bottom of the 5th. And you have to think Bradley's coming close to the end of his day. As now coming out for pinch runner number 4, Dylan Hollenbach.
Whole new ball game here in the bottom of the 5th. Pennsbury's played a lot of these longer games this year that go deep or go multiple innings.
Keller, though, with a huge opportunity to try to get out of this inning with limiting the damage here. That first pitch in there, strike. 0-1 pitch, smoked, left center field. That's going to get down, rounding second as well, and coming in to score. And the Skins have taken the lead. Excuse me, that was Hollenbach with the run scored. And a huge go-ahead RBI single there by Noah Wallace.
Liner to left center. And a beautiful piece of hitting. Pennsbury led for this whole game, and Neshaminy regains the lead after taking it all the way back in the first inning.
Now to the dish, pitcher number 17, Matthew Grin. Grin takes that first pitch in there, strike one.
Well, Grin's got to be pretty happy about what's going on right now.
Inside there, ball one.
We talked about this third time around the order for Neshaminy and for Bradley, and he just hasn't had the command that he previously had in this inning. He's thrown a good amount of balls out of the zone, and Neshaminy, when they're getting it, they're hitting it well and hard to the outfield.
So a pitch out of the zone, ball two. So 3 balls, 1 strike.
What is in your eye, man?
I don't know. Something got in there and it is killing me. So 3 balls, 1 strike.
Onto the football field.
So count runs full here. Full count, 2 outs. Runner's going to be off.
Come on, Keller, let's go. Come on, let's go, babe.
So runner goes. Pitch in the dirt, ball 4. So the 3rd walk issued in this inning. As Coach Pacey's going to come out, and it's looking like it's going to be the end of the day for Keller Bradley. As that's exactly what's going to happen. A pitching change here for the Pennsbury Falcons. Keller Bradley's day is done. We'll have his final stat line for you when we come back. Figure out the new pitcher right after this, right here on the WBCB Sports Network.
This is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. Every champion needs a good game plan. BCWSA and I want to make sure you have a game plan when it comes to conserving our most precious resource, water. Whether you're washing dishes, brushing your teeth, or watering your garden, there are ways you can save water and save money. Visit bcwsa.net for tips on conserving water. BCWSA, proven.
Business doesn't wait, and neither do we. At Penn Community Bank, our commercial bankers come to you. Your office, your job site, your next big idea. From faster financing to sophisticated digital options, we provide local decisions and real-time security solutions. Because when your banker knows your name, your company, and your goals, you're backed by something bigger. Penn Community Bank, built for business, backed by community. Visit PennCommunityBank.com to see how we're built different. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Keller Bradley out of the game, finishes with 4 2/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 5 strikeouts, allowing 6 walks, 3 of them here in this 5th inning, all of it coming on 99 pitches, 62 of them for strikes. New pitcher in is senior Connor O'Brien. He's part of the experiment for Pennsbury. Who's going to be the first guy out of the pen after Bradley, or after the starting pitcher? O'Brien gets a crack at it here in this huge game with just an out to go in the 5th.
In a big situation as he has man on first and second. One pitch, though, gets right back at him. Toss over to first. One pitch, and he gets out of the inning. He gets his job, does it to perfection, but the damage is done. 3 runs on the board in that inning. The Skins take a 4-3 lead. We go to the top of the 6th.
Hey BCWSA customers, this is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League Champion Phillies. My friends at BCWSA are committed to providing us with safe, reliable water and sewer services. They operate state-of-the-art treatment facilities, provide clean drinking water, and make much-needed investments to protect our environment and ensure a sustainable future. Learn how BCWSA's investments help grow and serve our communities. Visit bcwsa.net. BCWSA, proven.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Don't forget to miss any of today's action. You can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian for your complete local and national news 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian. Obviously, WBCB is the dial for the Philly games. Check out all Philly games on WBCB Radio, 107.3 FM and 1490 AM. And if you want to check in on some other Phillies content, obviously, keep in the WBCB ties. Me and WBCB's former own Stephen Lawler is joined up with Ben and his platform, Philly Sports Report, and we have a little barbershop segment where we talk all Philly sports, including the actual Philadelphia Phillies. So,
Barbershop on Broad, wherever you find your podcasts under Philly Sports Reports.
yeah, Ben does a great job with everything he does with his Philly Sports Reports, and now getting a little WBCB alumni action as me and Steven now on the airwaves taking our eclectic mix of opinions and voices now to the podcast airwaves. So
Steve and I,
excuse me. I'm not the vocab guy. Steve's the vocab guy. I am the hot takes guy. But going into the top of the 6th here, we have Danny Seidler, the center fielder, leading off for the Falcons as he smokes that one out of play.
and off the back of the bleachers. Another note on the Neshaminy offense against Keller Bradley, 21 foul balls off of them.
Wow. They were really battling, and they showed it today because they drew up, 5 or 6 walks?
6.
As our mics get a little overmodulated from the wind. 6, 7, one of those numbers. I didn't even mean to do that joke. Didn't even realize I hit a 6-7 joke. 2-2 count. Payoff pitch, a little high there for Seidler. Matthew Grin still in the ball game for the Neshaminy Skins. He's got 65 pitches on the day, so he is absolutely cruising.
Yeah, had one rough inning, and that was it.
Full count, swung on, foul tipped into the mitt of Hitchens. First out here, it is a K.
That's just the first strikeout of the afternoon for Grin.
So now to the dish, left fielder number 16, Henry Garlitz.
It's coming a time of need.
Off-speed pitch, big swing there by Garlitz and misses. Well, Pennsbury now down to their final 5 outs of the ball game to try to tie this up and take back the lead. That off-speed pitch in there, strike 2. That all-speed pitch swung on and fouled. As Ben's trying to tell me it's 4 outs.
I was just
It's 5 outs, but there's one
reading
out in the center.
something different.
You weren't reading the room right.
Reading a different stat.
No balls, 2 strikes. Another off-speed pitch swung on and fouled off. As that's now 4 pitches to Garlitz, 4 off-speed pitch. As Garlitz is going to take a second as that one fouled off right on the base of his foot. He's going to ask for a second, try to jog this off real quick. You see Garlitz, nowadays very popular with the elbow guards and the foot and shin guards. You see Garlitz not wearing either of those, so he took all the brunt of that force to his foot.
It could mess up your swing a bit.
Yeah.
Kind of, not as big restriction, but something on you.
0-2 pitch swung on and smoked up the middle right past the glove of Grin. And with 1 out, the Falcons have a runner.
Good piece of hitting with 2 strikes, and obviously his foot seems okay. Was able to get his foot down, smoked that thing right up the middle.
Now up to the dish, right fielder, number 11, Owen Hawks. First pitch swinging is Hawks, and that's going to work its way to the right side of the field, and it's going to go out of play, foul ball. So Hawks gets his sign. Base runner also gets a sign. It's not really a sign, it's numbers, I should say. They get their numbers. 0-1 count. Grin throws over to first. Grin keeping high attention to these base runners today, making sure they don't get any kinds of leads. Make them feel uncomfortable in the base path. That pitch swung on, foul. Good off-speed pitch there.
Let's have an AB, babe. Let's go. Battle up there. Come on, babe. Let's go.
Grin already above his averages for the day as he's got a 1.1 ERA and is giving up 3 earned runs today.
Debatably against one of the best offenses he's seen this season.
That one hit hard to the right side. A leaping catch there by the second baseman, Mike Sassano, over to first. A bang-bang double play. Jumped up in the air, had some hops, and is able to show off the glove. Huge double play to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Neshaminy looking to add on to the lead. Just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale now for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder baseball, big league futures, major league fun. Today's game is brought to you as a public service by the Pennsbury Parents Baseball Club, who would like to wish the Falcons best of luck today. Come out and support your Pennsbury Falcons, and we hope you enjoy today's game.
For complete automotive service, trust the Peruzzi Auto Group for value and service on all makes and models. Free multi-point inspection on your vehicle with any paid service. 10% military and law enforcement discounts on any service. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th free. All service performed by certified technicians. Peruzzi has big, comfy waiting rooms at their dealerships with free Wi-Fi and early drop-off. Peruzzi service open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Peruzzi Auto Group is service for all makes and models. Visit a Peruzzi dealership on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills, where our business is you.
America's Mechanic lives right here in Fairless Hills and supports high school. Fred Fletcher at Fletcher's Garage on the corner of Hood and South Olds Boulevard, trusted by Bucks County drivers since 2001 for your complete automotive repair and maintenance performed by expertise certified technicians. Fletcher's Garage is an official AAA auto repair facility and stands behind every repair with a dependable warranty. PA inspection, emissions, oil changes, and suspension service, tire service, heating and coil. Take your car, SUV, or pickup to Fletcher's Garage. America's Mechanic, Fletcher's Garage, Hood and South Olds Boulevard, Fairless Hills.
That's good that they support high school.
Fletcher's Garage, a big supporter of just the WBCB network as a whole. So we go to the bottom of the 6th inning, leading off here for the Neshaminy Skins. It's catcher number 12, Sam Hitchin. Hitchin 0 for 2 on the day with a K.
Connor O'Brien needed one inning to escape the one pitch. To get out of the jam he entered in with it out.
Check swing there off the bat. One ball, one strike. As last at bat, Hitchin said, they're going to say no. They're going to stay here. It's a strike. Hit off the knob of the bat, they said. So Hitchin now involved with 2 possible hit-by pitches. Last inning, he said he got hit by pitch. They said no. Ended up striking out there. That one, clear as day, hits him. But I don't know if they're going to say it hit the knob of the bat or if he didn't attempt to get out of the way.
Definitely,
but I
definitely probably saying the back. That thing fired back here.
Fired at him. I just know sometimes they will say that you didn't get out of the way or you purposely got in the way to hit it. But that time, they're going to say it went off the knob of his bat. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on, hit to the right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Two count from O'Brien. Swung on, slow roller to the third base side, and it's going to go foul.
Nice heads up play there from Burke, letting that thing roll foul. You see a lot of guys get anxious over there and pick up the ball, fire to first, and not get the out, but disciplined Burke holds off.
So 2-2 count here. O'Brien set back up. The pitch just a bit outside and low. Count's going to run full. So full count here by Hitchin. O'Brien with the pitch. Swung on a hard hit to the left side. In the hole. Gets through Burke and Crane over on that left side. And a leadoff single here by Hitchin. Now up to the dish, DH number 10, Dylan Cloud.
Hit it where nobody was at.
We got a pinch runner here. It's going to be number 13, Jack Eichstadt. I believe that's how you pronounce it. One of the few guys I didn't ask for pronunciations.
So, you know, I'd be taking that personally.
Yeah. I guess.
Not going to ask for my name, or I'm going to make an impact.
I forgot to ask who that might be the possible base runners. So runner on first, showing bunt there is Cloud, and not able to get enough on it as he fouls it back.
If you want to watch good bunting, don't watch this game. Because there's been a lot put down, and I think there are 3 or 4, and none of them have been in play. But if you want to watch this game for any other reason, you should.
Very entertaining game here today on the WBCB Sports Network. First game of a huge series that'll determine who comes out on top in the Patriot division in the SOL.
Both teams 11-1.
O'Brien set. Now another pickoff move over to first. Pitch in there for a strike. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. O'Brien is set. And the pitch. Off-speed pitch, just a bit outside. Cloud thought about it, but holds off. One ball, 2 strikes. O'Brien with the pitch. Runner goes. Throw down. Lee just not able to get a good grip on it as he kind of spikes it at the pitcher's mound.
That happens, you know, as a former catcher myself, you pop up with it, don't have the right handling on the ball, you just got to fire it.
Didn't know you were also a catcher.
Back in the day.
So runner in scoring position for Cloud, trying to get an insurance run on. 2 balls, 2 strikes. O'Brien with the payoff pitch. Swung on, hard hit, left center field. It's going to drop and it's going to split the gap. Garlett's able to come up with it. Rounding third, though, is Hitchin, and he comes in to score. Excuse me, that was Eichstadt, the base runner, as he's able to come in to score. And now a 5-3 game here for the Skins. A big RBI single there by Dylan Cloud.
O'Brien left one there, and Cloud smoked it to left center. Perfect piece of hitting, perfect spot in the field, and an easy run for Neshaminy to make this a 2-run game.
Showing bunt there, second baseman Mike Sassano, as Ty Lee is able to get under that one and able to make the catch. The first out of the inning.
Yeah, another bad bunt.
More bad bunting.
Appreciate the effort from the coaches to call it, but might have to work on it a little bit before we get into the postseason.
So now up to the dish. Right fielder number 23, Dan Marable. Marable has had a pretty good day. He's got on twice, 2 walks. Came around to score the last time he was on. As Marable with a 1 ball, no strike count. O'Brien another pickoff move over. One-0 pitch. Swung on, rolled over to the right side. Coming up with it is Sagnas. Throw over to first. And in time, a much closer play than probably most of us anticipated, but bang, bang play nonetheless for Michael Sagnas.
Rolled up on him slowly, but still able to get the out at first.
Now to the dish, shortstop number 8, Chase Bonner.
Bonner goes up to second. 2 outs, got a guy on second. Neshaminy does.
Bonner 1 for 3 on the day with a double and 2 Ks. Both of them came swinging. That first pitch in and low for ball 1. 0-0 pitch high and outside, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Runner on second, O'Brien with the pitch. Swung on. That one rolled over, foul.
28 foul balls.
On today alone?
Yes,
Wow.
hit by Neshaminy.
Thank gosh, we have plenty of area to grab those balls. If we had trees and stuff, that's a lot of balls to be losing. That pitch in there, painting the corner, strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. 2s are wild. O'Brien is set. Payoff pitch. Inside, ball 3. So the count runs full. Full count here. O'Brien set in the payoff pitch. Low, ball 4. So a 2-out walk here is going to put on 2 base runners for third baseman number 14, Brandon Lowell.
Had a chance to put him away, but a nice at bat. Worked back in the count and, of course, gets the base on balls.
I have to think that's at least the 7th drawn walk for the Skins today.
Yes.
Quick math. That pitch in there, low for ball 1.
Quick math. He did 6 + 1, by the way.
I didn't actually know. I just was trying to count in my head. That off-speed pitch in there, catching the bottom side of the zone. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt, but Ty Lee able to corral that in front of him. Hitters count, 2 balls, 1 strike. That pitch just a bit outside. That pitch low and inside, ball 4. So back-to-back walks here has drawn the bases full.
O'Brien having trouble putting this inning to rest. And we'll have a change.
As Coach Pacey comes out, looks like it's going to be another pitching change. We'll figure out who it is, O'Brien's stat line, and everything after this break right here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Since 1954, the name McCafferty has stood for outstanding automotive sales and service. And today, Patrick McCafferty continues that tradition at Discount Auto, Business Route 1, Langhorne. Discount Auto has over 100 hand-picked pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all fully inspected and ready to go. Discount Auto, the perfect place for your kid's first car. Discount Auto, the perfect place for a fine pre-owned family car, SUV, or van. Discount Auto. They're locally owned and operated by Patrick McCafferty, who supports the community. The name McCafferty means honesty, integrity, and great automotive sales and service. at Discount Auto, Business Route 1 at Oxford Valley Road, Langhorne.
This is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. Every champion needs a good game plan. BCWSA and I want to make sure you have a game plan when it comes to conserving our most precious resource, water. Whether you're washing dishes, brushing your teeth, or watering your garden, there are ways you can save water and save money. Visit bcwsa.net for tips on conserving water. BCWSA, proven.
New pitcher for the Falcons is 24, Quentin Schaefer. We send it over to Ben Goldstein with the final line for Connor O'Brien.
O'Brien goes an inning, which includes a third of an inning in the fifth and 2/3 here in the sixth. 2 hits, a run. It was earned. Didn't strike at anybody with 2 walks on 27 pitches, only 14 of them for strikes. And Quentin Schaefer, another member of the kind of the 3-man experiment of who is going to be the reliable one in the bullpen in the postseason. And Schaefer, he's been one of the guys to come out of that pen all season long, including last year as well.
And Schaefer just getting thrown into an absolute horrendous situation as a reliever, as there's bases loaded. 2 outs, though. Coming up to the dish is first baseman number 22, Noah Wallace.
Tough assignment.
Yeah. A pitch in there, strike 1. Count runs even, 1-1. That pitch low, ball 2. Swung on, rolled over to the second baseman, Michael Sognes, flips the crane at second, and able to get out of it is Quentin Schaefer. But down to their final 3 outs are the Pennsbury Falcons. They're trying to score at least 2 runs to keep this thing going. 3 to give them the lead. We're coming back to the top of the 7th right here on WBCB.
Hey BCWSA customers, this is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. My friends at BCWSA are committed to providing us with safe, reliable water and sewer services. They operate state-of-the-art treatment facilities, provide clean drinking water, and make much-needed investments to protect our environment and ensure a sustainable future. Learn how BCWSA's investments help grow and serve our communities. Visit bcwsa.net. BCWSA, proven.
Business doesn't wait, and neither do we. At Penn Community Bank, our commercial bankers come to you. Your office, your job site, your next big idea. From faster financing to sophisticated digital options, we provide local decisions and real-time security solutions. Because when your banker knows your name, your company, and your goals, you're backed by something bigger. Penn Community Bank, built for business, backed by community. Visit PennCommunityBank.com to see how we're built different. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's the bottom of the lineup, and then the top for the Falcons.
Top of the 7th.
Oh, it's the top of the 7th. Excuse me. What did I say?
Bottom of the 7th.
Bottom of the 7th. Don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian, or online at theTrentonian.com. New pitcher for the Neshaminy Redskins. We sent it over to Ben Goldstein for the final stat line for Matthew Grin.
Yeah, you got Grin, I'm sure, will be in the papers of the Trentonian because he was excellent today. 6 innings, 7 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. 1 strikeout, 1 walk. He hit 2 batsmen and 74 pitches, while despite some of the accuracy issues, despite the hits and the walk and the hit batsman, other than that, he was really good for the Neshaminy Redskins today against a potent lineup.
Now leading off for the Falcons, third baseman, number 13, Finn Burke. That first pitch in there, strike one. As I'm not sure what happened. I think we might have just lost our cameraman.
Exit stage left.
No balls, one strike.
Right. Technically stage right.
Jared Klingerman, the new pitcher for the Neshaminy Skins. Klingerman is committed to Penn State Abington. So no balls, 2 strikes here to Burke. Burke 0 for 2 on the day.
Find a way, you gotta go out fighting. Let's go.
Swung on and missed. Big strikeout to open up this top of the 7th here. And the Falcons down to their final 2 outs. Now into the dish, leadoff man for the Falcons, shortstop number 2, Carlton Crane. Crane takes that first pitch in there for strike one. Klingerman with a very colorful glove. Little pink, little blue.
It's like a gender reveal.
Swung on left side, over to Bonner, gets up, throws over to first, not in time. So good job by Carlton Crane to beat that thing out.
Yeah, they were playing Beat It by Michael Jackson in between innings, and Crane beat out that ground ball. It was hit hard and a nice backhanded play, but just not in time to beat the speedy Crane, and a little rider commit on rider commit action.
The tying run now up to the dish here in DH number 1, Pierce Perry. Perry takes that first pitch outside, ball 1.
Pennsbury against Consarauga North in Game 3 were down, I want to say 3 runs. Pretty sure it was 3 runs going into the top of the 7th, and they came back and got the win.
Swung on high, fly ball, center field. Going back is Nick Sassano and is getting under it for the 2nd out of the inning. Pierce Perry putting a jolt into that one, just not getting enough. As the Falcons now down to their final out.
Yeah, gave that one a ride, but just getting under it, and maybe gone off the end of the bat as well. You heard a different kind of clunk, but
now to the dish, first baseman number 19, Brendan Zuckerman.
Well, if there's any time for Zuckerman to come through, say through it first. If there's any time for Zuckerman to come through, it's going to be right now. With 2 outs in the 7th.
That first pitch just missing outside. Looks good.
It's a good take from Zuckerman.
One ball is no strikes. Zuckerman a little half swing there, fouls it off. The count runs even, 1-1.
I need you here, Zuck. You the man, be the man, babe. Let's go, let's work.
Another pickoff move over to first. Klingerman really trying to get Crane over there at first.
He really gets into it, too. He fires it over and pops off the mound.
So that pitch just a bit outside.
Spat on that one. What a take.
Man, oh man. That was close. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Hitters count here to Zuckerman. Little snap back throw from the catcher over to first, not in time. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Zuckerman.
The third throw over to first in this at bat. 2 of them from Kligerman and the other one from the backstop.
So Zuckerman just fouls that off, right off the mask of Hitchin. Umpire just giving Hitchin a second to himself. It's never fun taking one of those foul balls right off to the mask.
As a former catcher yourself?
As a former catcher myself.
Well, down to their final strike.
Count runs full, 2 outs. Crane will be taken off on the pitch. Kligerman, payoff pitch, swung on. Staying alive is Zuck as he fouls that one off.
Nice piece from Zuckerman to keep it alive.
So yet again with another full count. Kligerman set in the pitch. Swung on. Hard hit left center field. It's going to get down. It's going to split the gap. Crane now rounding third, coming in to score. Zuckerman with a 2-out RBI double. Gets the deficit down to 5-4. And the tying run now on second.
What a huge hit from Brendan Zuckerman, who'll get courtesy ran for at second over at second base. But Zuckerman gave that one a ride with 2 down to their final strike. Splits the gap in left center field, and what a big-time piece of hitting by Zuckerman. And saying a word to Ty Lee.
He had a good job by Crane to score from first there. First to home is never easy to do, but Crane made it look easy as Liam Wasilak is now the pinch runner.
Weislak.
What did I say?
Close.
Not right.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, it's not right. That's what I know. You know, I'm not Chris Hermer, you know. That's all it's got to say. So now up to the dish. Catcher number 12, Ty Lee. Ty trying to get that scoring, the game-tying run from second in.
Pennsbury, they rally in the 7th. They've done it before. Trying to do it again. Halfway there.
First pitch to Lee, low, ball 1.
I think one of the best parts of this inning they're doing is taking these pitches out of the zone. These are borderline strikes, and they are spitting at them. And Kligerman's had great command around the strike zone, and typically these pitches are getting swung at, but Pennsbury not allowing it.
So time there by Lee resets things. Pitch outside, ball 2.
Another one there. The discipline from these Pennsbury Falcons.
Kligerman starting to look like not getting these calls are getting into his head as he's showing more and more frustration. So a 2-0 count here to Ty Lee. All-speed pitch. Big cut there by Lee.
All the confidence, babe. Let's go.
2 balls, 1 strike. Kligerman is set. The pitch. Swung on high, fly ball, right side. It's going to be near the fence. And is able to come away with it, and that is the ball game. An absolute thriller here between the Skins and the Falcons. A series that's going to determine the Patriot division in the SOL, and game 1 comes away with a 5-4 Skins win. An absolute fantastic performance today. Wow, oh wow. Ben is going to be talking to our DiLorenzo's player of the game. It's going to be a Skins player. You look overall, not exactly sure who it's going to be. I don't mind the pitcher Grin being our DiLorenzo's the Berg player of the game. Obviously, that's going to be a call for Ben. And yeah, one final time, it was 5-4 here at Neshaminy High School as the Skins are able to take game 1 of this very important season series between the Falcons. Thank you to our sponsors for today, making today possible. Team Toyota, Revere Restaurant, McCaffrey Supermarket, Discount Auto, BCWSA, Fletcher's Garage, the Pennsbury Boys Baseball Parents Club, Peruzzi Auto Group, Trenton Thunder, the Hun School of Princeton, the Trentonian, DiLorenzo's Pizza, the Berg on New Falls Road, and the Peruzzi Auto Group. Thank you to our sponsors for making today possible. Thank you for the crew on hand doing our camera work. Justin Lawrence. Behind the computer doing our VE is Chris Hermer. Helping me out in the call was Ben Goldstein, and I have been Gus the Bus Barber here on the WBCB Sports Network. Don't forget, make sure to tune into our social medias after the game, as Ben is going to have our DiLorenzo's the Berg Player of the Game interview. And one final time, it was 5-4. The Skins win over the Falcons right here on the WBCB Sports Network. Have a great night, everyone.